2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And the Clippers starting five. George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Harden. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Mann in at the two. And for the Magic, filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Here's Mann. Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got the game going with his first points of the game for Los Angeles.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Suggs passes to Harris. And here's Banchero. Shoots over Leonard. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, great job by Banchero. Not getting impatient against the defense. Not all young guys deal with pressure that well.
Now, here is Harden. Passes it to George. Outside Leonard. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. The three. Rebound by the Magic. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Suggs. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And because it's so easy for him to get to the cup, Suggs doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but he has it in his arsenal.
Now, here's Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard, that's for two. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And the rejection by Zubac. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Shooting two. And he makes the first. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Leonard hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wagner outside for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden outside. George against Wagner, and the shot goes in.
The strength of Paul George, able to brush off all the defenders.
And here is Suggs. Pass to Wagner. And the rejection by Zubats. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Another miss by Orlando.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it. The length of Carter helping him there. A prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
Here's man. Guarded by Fultz.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And then Carter with the dunk.
With a 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Harden outside. The Clippers again turning it over. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Joe Ingles comes in for Gary Harris. The Clippers also changing it up. Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubats. And it's Powell in for Terrence Mann. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wagner. Plumlee with some nice D.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
He gets it in there.
Nice vision from Kawhi Leonard, scanning the floor and finding a ready shooter to feed.
Now, here's Suggs. There's the pass to Fultz. Wagner wide open. That misses off the backboard. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Powell. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And it's Banchero missing. The Clippers in the lead. Harden finds Powell. And that one, good.
That's Powell. He will challenge you, and he will not back down.
The Magic shooting 33% here in the first quarter.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, have a very bright future in Orlando.
That one is off.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. The Clippers also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Amir Coffey comes in for George. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. He hits the second from the line. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. They get Russell Westbrook.
Personal foul.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
The first one falls. Blacks checked in for Jalen Suggs. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Daniel Tice is checked in for Mason Plumlee. And both free throws good for Anthony. Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Anthony against Westbrook. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He is absolutely not afraid of anybody. Russ takes on anyone, anywhere, and plays with such tenacity.
In this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right, winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
One shot.
That's good from Westbrook.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off.
Now here's Anthony. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 6. Isaac outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Passes it to Powell. Shoots it. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
For post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Black is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Harris in at the 3. This is out there for Orlando. Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Tucker. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away the shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Markelle Fultz is checked in for Orlando. George is checked in for Los Angeles. Bones Highland comes in for Russell Westbrook. Five to shoot. Here's Highland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Moran, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. he could be an all-time great defender.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. And the Magic making a change here. Banchero's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard's checked in. And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 6. Black. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside for George. Over Harris. The wing jumper off target. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. Driving to the basket. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. They get it back. Misses the layup. The Magic trail by 6. Fultz looking around. Shoots from 12. And the rejection by Leonard.
Swallowing up shots like none other. Leonard stout on the defensive end.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. No good on the fadeaway. Here's Black, defended by George. Fultz against Highland. Shoots from 12. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Fultz.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Now Highland. And George now top of the key. And he comes up with the deuce. George has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Franz Wagner's injury. David, any news there?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Magic. He told me that there is tendonitis in the knee, and it's causing him a lot of problems. The pain has just become too much. Well, I'm told it's pretty bad news. He's definitely out for this game and probably a lot longer. Of course, you never want to hear that, Kevin.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Joe Ingles comes in for Harris. Suggs, he's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And Anthony subbed in for Black. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Daniel Tice. Plumlee comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for George. And it's James Harden in for Terrence Mann.
And it's nice to have a guy like Highland out there so good at creating his own shot if he has to.
Bones is aggressive and accurate off the bounce. He's got tremendous speed with the ball in his hands, and he loves to play one-on-one.
And here's Harden after Joe Ingles getting his shot to go from deep. Zubac kicks to Harden. Pass to Pop. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
Here's Ingles, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's
the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Anthony against Highland. Kicks to Plumlee. And there's the pass to Zubats. Highland with it. Over Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Highland against Anthony. Highland misses. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Anthony on the wing. Passes it to Banchero. Shoots over Powell. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Zubats. Harden outside. Pass to Powell. It's stolen by Banchero. And now Banchero pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
And showing off some agility on the break. Banchero is so elusive in the open floor.
And Harden launches it from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
24.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
You know, just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. And it's Harden in at point guard.
Shooting with confidence, Carter consistently hits jumpers from the post area and from mid-range.
Harden scanning the floor. And the pass to Man. That shot missing.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Ingles passes to Carter. Shoots over Leonard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Man can't hit.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here is Harris. No scoring in this one. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurt.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. Harden hits them both. Here's Orlando now. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
A crafty score near the rim. Wendell Carter challenging the defense and prevailing.
Harden outside. Passes to Leonard. George looking over the floor. Leonard finds George. Over Harris. Los Angeles with another miss. Orlando leading. Isaac down low. He's covered by Leonard. Isaac passes to Fultz. Inside, here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Harris has got his first points of the game.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball, he also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now here is George. He has 6. Pass to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. There's Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. Knock loose. Now, here's Suggs. He's tightly guarded. And Isaac throws it down.
And this is why Suggs was a top 5 pick. Jalen's got tremendous playmaking ability.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Orlando making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Black comes in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Now here's Westbrook. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Black dishes to Fultz. Back to Black. Pass Goes to Anthony. Fires the three. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Westbrook. Off with the layup. To the wing right side. Goes up the baseline. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 6 points.
Check out the urgency Powell has in transition. Hustling back to finish the play.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
Here's Powell. The Magic getting the bucket over Fultz. They get it again. Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
All right, Magic fans, here we are, the T-shirts. Make some noise.
Some changes. Paulo Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Joe Ingles in for Black. And it's the Magic with the ball. They lead by 4. Now the pass to Wagner. He takes it in. No good. Shot missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Coffey. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
30 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Fultz, the bounce back. 5 on the clock. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 8 points.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now here's Powell. Outside Westbrook. Over Anthony. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Orlando out in front, leading by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Suggs out there with Fultz, and it's Harris in at the 3-side. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here's Harris. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And the rejection by Zubac.
Magic ball.
Banchero against Leonard. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Now, here's Suggs, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Here's Carter, and he could not get them one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
At the line for Orlando, Wendell Carter Jr.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
And he's good on the second. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 6. Left side Westbrook. Outside Leonard. A 3-ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Suggs. Back to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 6 on the shot clock from 15 feet away. Here's Carter. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Carter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the dunk by Zubac.
There's the flush from Zubac. I love when he goes up strong like this.
Harris kicks to Isaac. Dishes it to Suggs. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 8. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harris against Harden. And Leonard has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Outside Westbrook. Over Suggs. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Anthony's checked in for the Magic. Mann's checked in for Los Angeles. Orlando leading by 8. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Anthony down low. That's tipped. Harden outside. And right on target. Good. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Suggs. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Suggs has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
And here's George for 3. Banchero grabs the board.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Drills it from outside.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed him down low.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, "We're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun." It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Suggs. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And that one's good. Suggs has got 6 in the quarter.
And kudos to Suggs for just keeping his focus at the rim, making the D look helpless.
Pass to George. Looking to get back on track here. Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one. Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Anthony taking his time here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Anthony.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Here's George. Rebounded by Anthony.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Suggs passes to Carter. And the rejection by Zubac.
Great awareness on defense there. Zubac relishes blocking shots.
It's George on the wing, covered by Anthony. Pass to Mann. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the 3. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
At the line for Orlando, Gary Harris.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
.16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
LA ball.
It's stolen by Carter, and that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubas. Six seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Orlando, Jalen Suggs.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 8. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Powell for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Norman Powell is made for these moments. He takes pride in delivering when the lights are on him.
So the Magic win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.